I'm starting.
Good morning. Welcome to today's New York City Council vote for the Committee on
Wait, can the Zoom host start the webinar? Let's just make
Zoom
sure.
host. Can you start the webinar, please?
Webinar started.
Good morning. Welcome to today's Subcommittee on Landmarks, Public Siting, Resiliency, and Disposition. Please silence all cell phone electronic devices. Moving forward, no one is to approach the dais. Chair, we are ready to begin.
Good morning. Welcome to the meeting of the Subcommittee on Landmarks, Public Siting, Resiliency, and Disposition. I'm Councilmember Christopher Marte, and I'm the chair of the subcommittee. I'm joined today by my colleagues, Councilmember Hanks, Aviles, and Nurse. Before we begin today's agenda, I will remind everyone that this meeting is being held in a hybrid format. On today's agenda, we have 3 votes. Today, we're holding a vote to approve LU 35 for the 1727 Amsterdam Hilltop apartment, an application by HPD for the designation of an urban development action area and an urban development action area project, and for the disposition of such property to a developer to be selected by HPD for the property located in Manhattan in Majority Leader Brayus District. This action will facilitate the development of a new 9-story mixed-use 100% affordable housing development with 200 dwelling units consisting of both supportive and affordable housing units, together with this community facility space. We will also be voting to approve LUs 36 and 37 for DEP Newtown Creek CSO Tunnel, an application by the Department of Environmental Protection and DCAS for a site selection acquisition of 90 properties, as well as the site selection of 9 city-owned properties to facilitate the construction of a 3.26 mile, 550 million gallon combined sewer overflow storage tunnel along Newtown Creek, roughly located between the English Kills and Dutch Kills tributaries, including the construction of a storage tunnel and the related facilities to improve the water quality of Newtown Creek in Brooklyn Communities District 1 and Queens Community District 2 and 5, located in the districts of Councilmembers Juan, Ressler, Wong, and Gutierrez. I would like to recognize Ressler if he has some comments.
I do have comments, and I will try to find them. But I'll just talk because, I can talk. So I really just firstly want to commend the Department of Environmental Protection, particularly the former Commissioner Rid Agarwal and Deputy Commissioner Angela Licata for proposing this update to the long-term control plan. This was not mandated. This was not they were not directed to do this. They did it because it was the right thing to do. There were opportunities for us to achieve significantly greater combined sewage overflow reductions in the Newtown Creek area. The previous long-term control plan would have been dumping a whole lot of poop into the future of Bushwick and Park. This updated plan does not. That is a beautiful thing, no poop in Bushwick and Park. That is the message that I really want to very plainly testify to today. But I also want to thank, in addition to a better plan that will have less impact construction-wise across our district with a more tailored and smarter approach, DEP also worked with us to ensure that property owners who will be impacted by this plan, that they will still be able to, that the construction will not impact their buildings or their ability to, make renovations to their buildings, as the piping will be significantly underground. I'd also just like to express gratitude to DEP because they agreed to work with my office to review opportunities for further green infrastructure improvements across District 33, and in particular have committed to further evaluations of the private Tonsire Triangle, which is one of the locations in our district that has the most chronic flooding, and we really hope to be able to identify long-term permanent solutions that will mitigate the flooding risk for residents in the north side who live in the immediate vicinity of that area. And they've also agreed to look at Greenpoint Playground, which we hope to do a major renovation of this year and hope that green infrastructure can be a part of that solution. most of my district is a flood zone. And so whenever there are opportunities for us to strengthen our resiliency, to mitigate flooding, we want to maximize them. And I think that not only are we reducing the amount of poop that's going into the waterways in the immediate vicinity of our waterfront community, we're also advancing green infrastructure opportunities across our district as well. So I'm really grateful for DEP and excited to vote for this plan.
Thank you. Finally, we will vote to approve the pre-consider LU for 754-seat primary and intermediate school, an application by the New York City School Construction Authority for the site selection for approximately 754-seat primary and intermediate school facility located at the corner of Abingdon Avenue and East Reading Avenue and is bounded by East Perkman Avenue to the north and East Reading Avenue to the south, Abingdon Avenue to the east, and Armstrong Avenue to the west in the Great Kills neighborhoods in Staten Island in Councilmember Morano's district. He's not here. Members of the subcommittee who have questions or remarks about today's items, please let me know. Seeing none, I now call for a vote to approve the items I've described. Council, please call the roll.
Chair Marte,
I vote aye on all.
Councilmember Aviles,
Aye on all.
Majority Whip Hanks,
Aye on all.
Councilmember Hanks. Oh, no, sorry. Thank you.
I vote aye.
With a vote of 4 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 0 abstentions, the items are adopted and referred to the full Land Use Committee.
Great.
Open. Should we hold it? Okay, so you can close it.
Close it. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, subcommittee council, land use staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for your participation today. This meeting is hereby adjourned.